Hi everybody, it's Jillian. Good morning. So I figure I would do a Facebook Live standing up because I put my table back into the living room and I'm really back up in the office, but I plan to just drink my coffee and then go and purge all that paper in the office. But I wanted to say how important it is to understand that when you finally open up your system, and what does that mean when you open up your system? When you allow the hormones and everything that have been under lock and key from all the antibiotics and anti-inflammatories to finally release and flow, and then you'll feel all the different hormones. You'll feel all the different pains and symptoms and whatever you're supposed to feel at the time that you stopped it. Then it expresses, and it could be a rash, it could be pain, it could be diarrhea, it could be throwing up. When you finally open up your system and you allow everything to flow and you feel life coming back into all parts of your body, then you will train your body to not only eat food, all food, so you can code every single part of your body that needs to be coded. What does that mean? By regenerating and releasing, but you also need to be releasing as well, and releasing the damage, the trauma. And since we are in an aggressive time, trauma is going to happen like daily. Every single time there's a new event, whether it be a train wreck or somebody dying or something dying, anything that is traumatic to you as far as your psyche and your intellect and even your physical, you have to be able to release that and regenerate and repair. And so it's easier to release physical trauma, which I found out, than it is to release the mental trauma. How do I figure this out? Because I didn't think I would be able to get over my dog passing away. Okay, I didn't think I would be able to get over it. I didn't think I'd be able to even talk about it or even see any kind of reminders. I figured I would be triggered and be really just bitter about that whole situation. But no, what's harder and easier, is the physical trauma of losing not only an animal, but also taking on some of those animals' demons as are on their way out the door. And so I've been feeling everything that my dog felt the last couple months. And it only happens at night. It only happens at night, early in the morning, around 3 a.m, when that's when the things wake up. And I couldn't sleep last night, hardly around 3. I mean, I would every couple hours have to get up and pee. And luckily, it was a lot more pee than it was this last month, like last January and early February. But trying to get comfortable, like tossing and turning, I mean, I used to sleep on my belly. I don't sleep on my belly anymore, or I haven't in a while. Even sleeping on my side was not comfortable. Sleeping on my back was not comfortable. And so it was just, I just remember last night at 3 something, just turning over here, turning over there, I'm actually listening to Paramount, streaming the old sitcoms like Frasier and Cheers and Happy Days and what's the other one? Oh, the Odd Couple. And that's a nice just distraction trying to put me to sleep. But even that wasn't really putting me to sleep. And so I know when I woke up this morning around 6 and I released those demons, the stiffness in my hands were there. And then when I released the demons, what does that mean? When I pooped, and I actually had to make myself do it because it was wanting to be stuck up there. It wanted to stay up there. That's I'm telling you, poop demons are actually real. That's the body taking all the different, damage from all different parts of your body and finally bringing it to your gut, and where it's releasing, where it's an exit point, and it's almost like a staging ground to exit the body. But if you're not strong enough to release those demons, it will stay in there and it will torture the fuck out of you. If I hadn't made myself poop, like literally made myself poop, where I finally got past that certain point where it was difficult, then I'm telling you, I got a little bit of a tinge right here. But if I hadn't done that, then I would be plagued. I'd be plagued by something. Now that was so weird after just saying that, and I got this little tinge right here. But that's the thing. I've been feeling this stuff ever since Sugar passed away. Like my body's finally dealing with this crap that's going on. And it's so weird. Oh my God, that is so weird that this just came on right now. But I don't have the stiffness in the fingers. That's what was really just so, extraordinary was, shit, this is so crazy. But yeah, the stiffness in the fingers is what I was dealing with. And so now, I mean, yesterday I was feeling kind of weird. Like I told you, this is a weird type of feeling. It's not like full on sickness. It's not full on like, oh, I feel amazing. But, and it's not like I'm decrepit where I can't walk, but I definitely do feel stuff. It's just that there's something in the body that is trying to take over, and my body is fighting it off. And the only way I can arm my body correctly is to eat all food, release the demons, and holy shit, and just deal with feeling uncomfortable. Okay? And again, shit, you really seriously have to face these demons. And there's going to be a lot of new demons coming up for people because of the environment, the elements that are becoming very aggressive. And so anyways, that's just so weird how this just came on right now. But this is just what I have to deal with because of what I put my body through trying to get my dog to the other side. Whatever side that I was supposed to get her to. And I probably won't do that again to that level in the future. Just a second, I got a change in tone on right side. Just a second. Yeah. Oh God. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's just so weird. That just came on right now. I don't even know. But I mean, if February 3rd, that was when the train derailment, and then they did all the controlled explosions, and we know the wind was just aggressive the last couple days. I mean, all of that stuff is all over the environment. It's everywhere. And we're going to be feeling it on some level. And that's just no different than the frequencies and then the COVID and then people's predisposed issues that are releasing into the wind. And we're exchanging mucus all the time because we are in a highly wet atmosphere. Okay? Global warming and cooling and all that is still accelerating the particles, and it's still we still have a wet atmosphere even if you don't see the particles. And we are inhaling everybody's issues, and then we have different chemicals that are more prevalent or have changed and influenced the environment. And so we're all going to have to deal with this shit. We're all going to, and it's crazy. I'm telling you, this just came on. It seems like there's these little demons inside of us that we're trying to release that are intelligent. They're intelligent, and they will find ways to torture you. And so I really think that I did catch some of my dog's demons, and they are inside of me that I'm going to be releasing, and they are fucking with me because and that's kind of crazy. But I was trying to tell you that I was doing okay, but just this freaking pain right here, right in the back, that is so weird. And it was like a tinge. So just know that it's going to be a battle. You have to arm yourself correctly with just all food. You have to release the demons. And there's a lot of intelligent microbes, and they live within you, and they are taking up residence in different parts of your body, and then your body will know it when it's trying to fight it off, when it's trying to release them. And if you keep them housed in your body, they will turn into something formidable and destroy you. And that's kind of what's going on in our society, is that people are trapping demons inside, and it is torturing them. And so I am helping my body release them, and it's a daily thing. You have to eat, you have to rest, you have to deal with the pain. You cannot stop the body from releasing. That's the only advice I can give to all of you out there, because the environment's more aggressive, which means that you will have your day in the sun to deal with breakthrough infection. And when that breakthrough infection happens, you can't stop it. You have to let the train leave the station, and then you got to deal with it. Because once the train does leave the station, you can't try to stop it. You can't derail it. Literally, you cannot derail the train. You have to let it go and do its thing. All right, bye.